Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our BDM webinar. Whether you're joining us for the first time or you're already part of our growing community, we're honored to have you with us tonight. Now, before we begin, let's recognize those who joined us early. Welcome, Chet Chesney, Cecil, David Richards, Deloise McGoffey, Jean Thoreau, Mo, Roosevelt Barnes, Stevie A., the Poly Group, Tom Leonard, William Diaz, and somebody Um, Zoom user, Coach Kim, welcome. Tonight, I'd like to begin with a simple question. Why do you want more? More money, more freedom, better health, less stress, a better future for your family. Most people spend their lives chasing those things. But have you ever noticed something? Many people who achieve wealth are still unhappy. Many who become successful still feel empty. Why? Because money by itself was never meant to be the destination. Money is a tool. The greatest purpose is what it can do for us. It's what it allows us to do for others. Jim Rohn often said that we should become wealthy not simply to own more, but so we can give more, serve more, and become more. I believe he was right. The world tells us to look out for ourselves. The Bible teaches something very different. Jesus said, "It is more blessed to give than to receive." The Apostle Paul wrote, "God loves a cheerful giver." And Proverbs tells us, "A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will himself be refreshed." Imagine what the world would look like if millions of ordinary people decided to become a blessing instead of simply chasing blessings. That's the vision behind BDM. We're not trying to build a community where people, uh, a community where people help one another improve their financial lives. We're trying to build a community where people help one another improve their financial lives. A community where people improve their health together. A community where people serve others through generosity. A community where success is measured not only by what we earn, but by the lives we touch. When thousands of ordinary people each do a little, extraordinary things become impossible. Let me show you what I mean. Several years ago, we became involved with an orphanage in Uganda. The caretaker of that orphanage was himself an orphan. When he became an adult, he made a decision that changed his life. He dedicated himself to caring for children who had nowhere else to go. Today, there are approximately 50 children who depend on that orphanage for food, clothing, shelter, education, and hope. They're not statistics. They're real children, children with names, dreams, smiles, and a future worth protecting. Like many ministries serving in impoverished countries, they struggle constantly. One of the boys is currently in the hospital battling esophageal cancer. The orphanage is behind on its rent. Most of the children have been unable to attend school because tuition simply cannot be paid. These are heartbreaking realities. But tonight, I don't want to focus on the problem. I want to focus on the solution because I believe the answer is not one wealthy person. The answer is thousands of caring people. Imagine if just 1,000 people decided to contribute $20 each month. Think about what could happen. No child would go hungry. Every child could return to school. Medical needs could be met. Permanent housing could be built. Our dream is to one day purchase a farm where the orphanage can grow much of its own food and become increasingly self-sustaining. That's not just helping children survive. That's helping them build a future. That's why we created the BDM Charity Club. For just $20 a month, half of your membership helps provide food, shelter, education, and care for orphan children. The other half is distributed through the BDM compensation program, allowing members to build an additional stream of income while helping others. In other words, you're not simply making a donation. You're becoming part of a community that believes helping others and improving your own family's future can happen together. That's what makes BDM different. We don't believe generosity and opportunity have to compete. We believe they can walk hand in hand. Let's watch a short video that explains exactly how the Charity Club works.
What I'm about to share with you is one of the most affordable, most rewarding membership opportunities you'll ever come across, and it goes beyond making money. BDM Charity Club is your opportunity to give back and get rewarded at the same time. For just $20 a month, you become part of something that actually matters. Here's how it works. Your $20 monthly membership does two powerful things simultaneously. It feeds an orphaned child for approximately 10 days. And it puts real money back in your pocket. Think about that for a moment. At roughly $2 a day to feed a child, your $20 membership directly translates into 10 days of meals for a child who has nothing. No parents, no safety net, nothing except the kindness of people like you. And here's something I want you to really sit with. Even if BDM never paid you a single dollar in return, $20 is nothing in comparison to the satisfaction that comes from feeding a hungry child. You don't need a financial reward to make that meaningful. The reward of knowing a child ate today because of you. That's something money can't fully measure. But BDM doesn't ask you to choose between giving and earning. You get to do both. BDM Charity Club pays $10 per referral back to our members. With just 50 people in your network, you're earning $500 a month while feeding hungry children around the world. For most people, an extra $500 a month removes a tremendous amount of stress. It covers a car payment. It pays off debt. It creates breathing room. Did you know that most network marketing millionaires didn't start with a goal to become a millionaire? They started with a goal to earn an extra $300 to $500 a month, and they had a specific reason, a bill, a dream, a need. And when they hit that goal, they realized they could keep going. With BDM, 30 to 50 members gets you there, like most other companies need hundreds. And here's something I want you to really hear. Refer just one right person, and over time, you could potentially earn 7 figures. I know of 2 real examples where the top money earners of 2 separate companies were referred by individuals who only earned a one-time fast start commission, while the people they referred went on to earn millions. At BDM, we've created a unique and generous compensation model where the one right person could make you wealthy. That's why we say 1 is great, but more are better. Because duplication is what creates income that makes you proud. The more people you share this with, the greater your chances of finding that one person who changes everything, and more people joining the charity club translates to more children being fed. So let me ask you something. Would you like to help feed starving children while changing your own life at the same time? Are you ready to be part of something bigger than yourself? If the answer is yes, BDM Charity Club is for you, where giving creates growth and your generosity comes full circle. Click the join button below and start giving today. Because somewhere right now a child is waiting for their next meal and you can be the reason they get it. Click the join button and start feeding a hungry child today.
Now I'd like to introduce you to some of the children whose lives are already being changed. As you watch, remember, these aren't strangers. These children are part of our extended family.
Buli mufaliso buli ku blanket. Nani alina blanket hiyo?
Okay, so you saw where many of the children spend their afternoons laughing and playing. Next, you witnessed children praising God. Next were the school books we were able to provide when funding allowed. And you saw the simple food they prepare over an open fire. Next were the beds and mattresses that members of our community help provide. Each picture represents something very important: hope. Not perfect circumstances, but hope. And hope grows every time another person decides to care. Let's open the line for any of you that would like to share your feelings about BDM and what we're trying to achieve. Feel free to unmute or raise your hand. We'll take you one at a time. Anybody care to share? William Diaz.
Um, I I kind of have a question more than I wanted to share something.
Okay,
Well, I
go
guess
ahead,
I'm
Christina.
sharing is some feedback I've gotten from people where they're like, well, yeah, it's good to give, but you know, there's a lot of need right in your own backyard. That's one person in particular that was kind of hung up on some community events and trying to get me into that, you know. And other people are just like, well, yeah, but that's another country. I mean, and there's so much happening in the world. What about all the people in the war that are suffering? You know, how do you just choose to, you know, to support that one group? And so, what would be the best response for people that talk to me like that?
Well, I believe we're all God's children. We're all brothers and sisters. We come from one source, same set of parents. And what's the difference between people in Uganda, people in the United States, people in any part of the world who are suffering? This is what
No,
God put
really.
upon my heart. And, if I guess my question to them would be, who are you supporting? Are you supporting someone already? Um, and then
Yeah.
the next question would be, is another $20 a month gonna, is that going to change your lifestyle? I don't
Yeah,
know,
and they,
I don't know
mhm,
how to reach everybody. I
right.
would just, I would go to source and just,
Yeah,
ask
they're like,
ask
yeah,
God
that's
how
if
you
some.
can touch these people's lives.
Yeah, like some people have a passion, have a calling for that, and other people for others for other things, you know.
Hmm.
But I mean, in general, I don't know. I guess I haven't been in touch with very many people that are not all edged out, that are not very receptive to feel like giving,
Hmm.
sadly, you know. And so I I would just let them know, well, that's just part of, the BDM community, of course, but nevertheless, this is what we're focusing on because we believe, that. Okay, just wanted to hear what you had to say about that, I guess.
Well, all things start out with a beginning, and typically they're small when they start. And that's where we're at. When we become a thriving community and thousands of people are, donating, attending our webinars, etc., that'll make a big difference because people want to be part of something that's obviously successful. So that's the best answer I can give.
Okay. Well, but what about people that don't really want to focus on the charity aspect of it? They're just more into maybe, the dual stream and the
Well,
wellness
we,
aspect
yeah,
of it.
those are still
Can we
available.
start doing kind of calls for that as well instead of just everything focused on the charity?
We could do that.
Okay. Okay. Well, we
Okay.
can talk more about that too. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Christina.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
William,
Hello, everyone. Yeah, to piggyback on what she said, there really is nothing that stops or prevents us from promoting multiple programs. So if the dual stream is something that you want to promote, and and you still would like to get involved with the charity club or anything else, then by all means, promote as many of the programs that BDM has available, just as I do. I don't focus on just one. I focus every on a few. And to piggyback on what John was saying, let's bump up our numbers so that when we make more, we will be able to give more, and not just to people in other countries, but people in our backyard. So with that, I just highly encourage everybody to just ask people if they're interested in taking a look at the charity club and other programs, so that we can earn more and give more.
thank you, William. Any other comments? Stevie A. Go ahead and unmute. You have to unmute
Unmute.
yourself.
Oh,
There we
okay.
go.
I unmuted me. On the
Oh,
products, they still have how long is that 2-for-1, buy one get one free gonna last?
until that particular product is gone.
Okay, because right now you get the broad antiviral. They're giving that one for free when you
Hmm.
purchase a product. Are they gonna are they gonna alternate different products
That I
or
don't
just
have
that
an
one?
answer for, and Gary is currently unavailable for a period of time, so I don't have an answer.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Yeah, I would just jump on that opportunity to is get those freebies because that is a valuable product. Okay, who's
I
next?
want to just say something about the antiviral because I was using it because I had a virus that turned into that um I forget what you call it. But anyway, the antiviral really, really helped me a lot. And I started doubling up on it and it went away really fast. So since you mentioned it, I just wanted to give the heads up on it that definitely they made it into a more complete immune, including everything that the antiviral has plus more. That's why they're doing the buy one get one until they run out, I guess. But anyway, just wanted to say it's a wonderful product.
Thank you, Christina. Yeah, and if we have any more testimonials, I know we have some great testimonials. Feel free to share those as well. Really helps because there's probably others that may have the similar situation. Mo,
Hey, John.
how
How's
you
everyone
doing?
doing this evening? Hey,
Doing
doing
great.
great. Yeah, just wanted to chime in on. I know one of the things that we're doing is kind of, we're still focusing on the um, charity club, getting things going with that. But we're also keying in on the car club.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, so we have some powerful things that we're about to implement to get that going. Because right now a lot of people are definitely interested in getting a new car. People are driving older cars and constantly on, going to the shop, trying to get them fixed
Yeah.
and so forth. And we just think it's a wonderful thing to be able to uh, show people how to leverage $50. We do either $50 or 180. That way, we show them how uh, to not just leverage the $50 into a new car, but to take 180, the first four clubs in the dual stream back there, and leverage that into a brand new car. So we're excited. Myself, my sponsor, Mr. Holt, um, and James, we talked yesterday. So we're just pumped up. We're excited. We're uh, about to. So we have different campaigns. So one of the campaigns is dealing with a lot of students. So we're just excited about the whole platform. The fact that under one umbrella, BDM, that we can offer, um, basically choose the programs that we want to offer. And so we're super excited, as they say, super stoked, and we just thankful that you put BDM together, such a wonderful platform, powerful platform, you know, that can be used as like the dual stream, um, annual, or one-time payments, or instant, what I call instant income. So we're showing people how to not only make instant income but also residual income, and that's powerful. And then when you look at the fact that what's going on in the world today, one of the things that we were talking about yesterday, myself, Mr. Holt, and James Cunningham, is the fact that a lot of people that are on Social Security are about to lose a good portion of their Social Security. That's huge. I mean, people are already struggling. So if we can show people how to leverage, whether it's $10 a month, $20 a month, um, the dual stream, that's powerful. That's gonna be able to help a lot of people. The charity club, being able to help, um, people, or kids. And I listened to the question, and some people, I think, I forget her name. That I'm not sure if that was Christina. That
Christina.
Yeah, that mentioned what people are asking. Sometimes, and I'm not saying this is the case, but sometimes, like you said, John, this is a platform that we're involved in with, as far as Uganda. Um, that's something that you put together. So there's billions of people in the world today. You know what what are they doing to help people? You got to start somewhere.
Right.
So that's just my take on that. Perhaps once we get enough donors, maybe we can offer, the charity club in the United States or in different cities. So, but the thing I look at is the fact that the thing that I look at is the fact that
I'm not getting out. I'm just waiting to make my comment.
okay, yeah, the thing that I look at is the fact that we're doing something. So I'll end it here. I know, sound like Mr. Holt had something, But yeah, I just
So,
I'm
wanted to
I'm sorry. You know what?
thank
I
you.
did not know I was unmuted. Sorry, Mo.
Oh no, no,
I
I'm
didn't know I
done.
was unmuted.
I'm done.
I'm,
But I just want to thank you. I think we all thank you, John, because we see this for what it is. BDM is a blessing. It can prove to be a blessing to so many people. So thanks again. Hats off to you.
and thank you, Mo. And that gave me an idea. So if somebody says, "Well, why aren't you helping people in the United States?" Well, why don't you join with us and donate $20 a month and help share the charity club? And eventually we can help children all around the world. United States, Uganda, Philippines, India, it doesn't matter where they are, with enough people in the charity club, no child would have to go hungry anywhere. So why don't you join with us, donate $20 a month, share it with others, and eventually we will help people in your backyard.
Powerful. That's powerful. Yes, sir.
So maybe that's the way to answer that question. Does that help, Christina?
Yes, absolutely it does. And it really helps me to hear from you all because you maybe all don't know this about me, but I've never ever done this type of network in my life, even though I have been with John Austin in a previous wonderful nutritional company. And I just have another situation that I have been progressing and getting myself set up to the point where I can literally sit down, have my desk. I got my office now set up. I got my new computer and I can get online because I don't even go online. So I really want to start being a person that knows how to make a post on Facebook and do all the social media thing that people do and be really well organized. And I listened to the few different gentlemen that were just speaking, and I appreciate all of you because I really want to work with you. Because I mean, John is my upline, right, John? But
Yes.
John's always so busy, and I've never really worked one on one with him. Although I keep telling him, John, I'm going to really get to it, but I really am because I love BDM, and I think I really love what you said that it's because John created this orphanage in Uganda, and that's one good reason to make the statement, to be part of that, and then to really grow it. It's just that I just need to finally get out of my own way and be able to start working.
Let me give
Anyway,
you a
Amen.
tip, Christina,
yeah.
and this applies to everybody who's struggling with Facebook or how to do this, how to do that. If you'll go to chatgpt.com and just start
Well, I
asking,
use that already. I use that. I use that
oh,
because
okay,
I work on the books with Isatis. We have all these
there,
books we have never really promoted. I
okay,
think I sent you the website once. Yeah. And so we always work with ChatGPT on that. That's why I'm totally busy with the books and I never get to
hmm
work on this. But I don't mean to interrupt. Go to ChatGPT and ask them what.
yeah, just whatever questions you have, it's like a personal tutor. It's like having
Mhm.
somebody, sitting at your side, and pretty much anything you want to ask, you can get some great advice. And
Well, you know
it's so
what?
much
I
better
know that
than,
to be true. I know that to be true because just connected to the books, we were asking a lot of types of questions about marketing them and that. So, yeah, I,
hmm
I see what you mean by that. And I will be more specific and ask him about this. I even got my business
Hey,
cards
John.
made up, John.
great. Go ahead,
John.
Isaac.
Hey, good evening, everybody. How you doing, John? This evening, good to hear your voice. Um, just a couple quick things with Christina, and just to piggyback on Mo and a few other questions Christina was just mentioning about, you know, my experience in this industry. And Christina, this is the way I look at what BDM is. It's like a one-stop shop. It's a one-stop shop. It's like your food store. You're going to your major store. They don't sell just
Yeah.
one type of milk or one type of bread. They've got something there for everybody. Now, what can be
Yes.
confusing, I heard you say, you said, well, could John do change the calls? Well, I think I do remember him saying a couple of times, we may have to look at this thing like this. If someone was to ask me that question, which I do, I want to share this with you. If you can get them to, because it regardless to either waiting on BDM to do something in a charity in the United States, that one person can be the beginning of it. Because if you're making an extra 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 thousand, then they could what donate to whatever cause they want themselves.
Mhm.
Guess what? Get them to understand if they bring 20 people from their church group in there, or from the 4-H club, or the whatever their card club, or bowling, or whatever, they can all donate to whatever organizations they want to, using BDM as a foundation. So yes, you're
Right.
helping the children over there, but you're helping yourself. Take your money and do what you like. So that would be
Right.
something I would show them. But here's the key thing I want to share with you.
Hmm.
My success a lot of times comes from getting people not just to ask them, but let me show you. One of the strongest tools in your back office is the income calculator. When people see the numbers by themselves and you plug them numbers in there and it works, trust me, that's how I get people's attention. First they go like, "Well, I'm not interested." I said, "Let me show you the numbers.
Oh, thank
Let
you
me
for that.
show
And
you."
I love numbers.
Okay,
I love
yeah, there
numbers.
you
So
go. When people see
I
the
love
idea,
numbers.
when you walk them through and say,
Mhm.
"Listen, if you just talk to, don't think about the 4 or 5 or 6 right away, just one person at a time. Let me sit
Uh-huh.
down and show you this. And I want you to get online with me, put them on a Zoom, or if you can go by their house or whatever. I need to show you this in person." Be excited so they can say, "Well, you
That's
know
the
what?
stage I'm getting to. That's the stage I'm getting to. I just need
You
to have
gotta
it
be
together
excited."
so that when
Yeah,
I sit down,
yes,
I got to know
yes,
exactly what to say and do.
yes, and yes, but
But
be
I hear you.
excited.
And I've got
Yeah, you
ideas
got
about different
something
groups and stuff.
there you go. Yeah, you got something
Hmm.
fantastic here. Be excited. We don't
Hmm.
bring this to people like, "Well, I got another deal for you." No,
No, no,
no, this is the one
better
and
don't.
done. This is it. This is the exclamation point. This is drop the mic, right? This is everything, right? So that's what I want to share with you on that point
Thank you.
there. Okay. And then when it comes to, I think William said it, man, wherever people fit in. I love the flexibility, because if somebody's not thinking about health and wellness, then they're thinking about the dual, right? The car club, the gas club, or whatever, or the whole 180, right? If not, then we're able to talk to them about the charity, right? Not the charity, So we've got something there for everyone. My thing is to weed them out, sort them out, and see what their desire is. One here, one there, two here. The beautiful thing about what John has done is still all, and I don't know if people really see this about this so wonderful. I've been around for a long time. That back office is $1 billion, $1 million back office. That thing is
Uh-huh.
tracking everybody, and I didn't start really appreciating it. I'm sorry, John, to be so long-winded, but
No,
I
that's
am
go
very
ahead.
excited. I'm
Very
very
interesting.
excited
Go
about the
on.
yeah, I'm very excited about the back office. And a lot of times, a lot of the people here on it that are experts, been in the field for a long time, you can always gauge a company about the worth of a company and the value that they're putting into that company, and to the distributors or the independent reps by the tools that they put in the back office. Right, that thing is tracking everything, minusing, plusing. I mean, if someone comes in a dual stream, it shows you what you're getting for the dual stream. Somebody's coming in charity, somebody's coming in auto. It's amazing. It is the best accounting ever. And all you're doing is just reading each line, is tracking all the money, and it's going in the same wallet. So who doesn't care? Who cares if you give two people this week that want to do the car club, right? And then one person next week, they just want to do the charity. It's still going to add up. That's what I'm saying. It's going to take
Yeah.
time. That's why John
Yeah.
said it starts out slow, right? But it's going to
Yeah.
pick up because one's going to get two, two's going to get four. You just got to be excited and believe, like you said you do. And, I think like Moa and everybody says, it's wonderful. We just got to continue to stick together, stick with John, be on these calls. And matter of fact, John, me and Maurice even thinking about, we know you love the charity, so we're considering putting in a little call together for just to identify the auto club, and highlight that. So thank you for
Great.
giving us a multiple thing. Huh? Somebody said, wait.
Ditto in thanking you, John. We don't, or I don't thank you enough. So thank you even more. and for everything you're saying too.
Let me share something. One of the ways I became the top producer of 7 different companies is I treated it as if I was the owner of the company. I started doing conference calls, I started doing webinars, and I invited the whole company to come. Okay. So this principle of you giving and receiving, the fact that I was giving a lot, I was sharing what I was doing with the entire company, a lot came back to me. And what I would encourage those of you who are doing your own meetings, etc., open it up, allow the whole company to come. So there, we could have meetings if you're doing a meeting on a particular night about the car club, and people want other members in the car club or in the company want to focus on the car club, they can come join your meeting. We could have meetings going every night of the week or even sometimes during the day. And there's other companies out there. There's one company in particular that's got probably a half a dozen or a dozen different presenters, and anybody in that company is welcome to come at any time of day. So they're basically crossing borders, you know, uh, timelines. So people from different time zones, it's not a hardship for them to come and join. Whereas when we only have this one call, people from India or London or wherever, it makes it a little bit difficult for them to show up. They have to come in the middle of the night. But if we treat this as a family, as a community, and we realize that whatever we do to benefit others is somehow going to turn around and benefit us, I'm telling you, this could just begin to explode from here because we've got some great people on board. You've heard from them here tonight, and there's others who haven't spoken up that are equally capable. So let's just work together, folks. Let's make this happen.
Well, John, I can tell you once me and Maurice finalize everything, we'll run it by you and we will let you know when we start, okay?
Okay.
All right,
Appreciate
thank
that.
you.
Hey, John. I just wanted to say, I know. I'm not sure if you see it. Stevie A.
Uh-huh.
Hand has been. I'm not. Just wanted to
Yeah,
let you know because I know you're
Stevie, did you have another comment? I don't know if you put your hand down after you talked before. Okay.
Oh no, I'm okay.
Hey,
All right,
John,
James Cottingham.
real quick here. I have been focused on what everybody was saying. I don't know if this would be a great time to bring it up, but one of the things that I did mention to you, I think I sent you an email. Uh, if we can discuss it at another time, that's fine. But this is related to the residual aspect, and
Mm-hmm.
Isaac and Mo did bring up one part of it, and I thought they were going to touch it. So I didn't know if I had to hit them in the back so it could come out of their mouth. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I think I know what you're talking about, and let's
Yeah.
let's bring that up another time because we've got a lot on our plate right now, and it's just
Right.
something we
Okay.
couldn't even you know we couldn't even think about it at the moment. But
Right. That's what
Yeah,
I
you know
figured.
what? Hey, John. Yeah, I already figured that out, James. That's why I didn't mention go all the full Monty with that whole thing. Yeah, I figured
Exactly.
that to be
Okay.
a separate conversation. Give John a chance
Right.
to talk
Right.
about that
Right.
privately.
So that's why I'm just bringing it up now. And if we could talk about it, me, you, and Mo and Isaac,
yeah,
if we could talk about that and just
well,
see where you're at with it, and if it's possible at a later date, that would be great.
hmm while you're here, James, give us a little excitement about what's going on in your organization.
Uh, Well, you heard it from two of the guys. Mo and Isaac, they're like Genghis Khan. They're ready to burn up the world, you know what I mean? And we have um two of my top recruiters, Lyle Alexander and what's his name? William Diaz are really, really doing some great things with the program. And these guys, they're focused, they're hungry, and they're just not, talking a good game. They're out there on the court playing. They're on the field playing because I have people in the organization that are still sitting in the stands, you know what I mean? Trying to figure out if they want to play or not. But the thing about this, you don't need a whole lot of people to make a lot of money with this program because of this the structure pay. And if they could ever, and the problem that I see, John, is that most people don't really see the big picture. Even if it's just one plan, they won't take the time and process this and see how this really works. And like I do a Zoom call, but like I said, like I told you before, I'm just not consistent because of my business. I've been trying to work with my group. I do have it like every other week, sometimes it's every 3 weeks, and I know I can't be consistent. But people really have to see the big picture about how, if it's just one program, and attack that program and milk that program, but they got to have a platform. They got to have some type of a platform that they're going to be able to use in how to recruit. Because the biggest question is this, is how do you get people to sign up for the program? The problem is not what you are presenting with the system or anything, it's how to recruit. And this is where my main focus is at as far as with my group, because I got a lot of people there that just don't know how to recruit. So that's going to be mainly more focus on what I want to do with my group for people that don't know how. And for the people that do and are working, we do come together at times and we share different ideas. And I know you can't be the all-inclusive person, John. You just can't, you know. That's why you're saying as a team we have to work together. And if each one has a function and everyone that can come together and just add their little function, this is how this company can grow, by each one putting in a little portion, doing a little bit, and that little bit can build up to a big bit. But we do have to have some type of a vision, because some people are just looking at the money and they get excited, like Isaac was saying, and that is great. Because when I first saw this, one of the things that attracted me was, wow, man, look at the potential of the income. But for most people, they don't know how to put a platform together in order to create, in order to get that income. So, with that said, that's the excitement that I have. But I'm more excited once we can talk about this thing that I brought up, and what I'm hoping that we can talk about real soon, because I really feel that this is really going to be able to help the company as far as residual income is concerned. That's it.
Don't
Hey,
stop.
John.
Keep going.
Oh no, I gotta save some
Okay.
for you, Mo.
So,
No, no, I'm
I,
just kidding. Yeah, yeah, ditto, ditto, ditto.
I was
Yeah.
on mute
Hey,
there. Uh, but yeah, let me just say this. If you're having some group discussions, training, any of those type of things, let's get let's get everybody together. Let's make this available so that we can all grow together. Chet, did you have a comment?
yes, I'm still in the process of understanding how this works, even though I was way back involved with the professor. The
Hmm.
uh, the thing which I'm trying to put together in my mind is, you know, do I have to have a product in order to go ahead and uh, communicate it to my client, and then once I receive a closure, give some money to the club, which that's my intention. But is there a way of including my product in the BDM format? That's what I would like to find out.
In other words, you have a product, you personally have a product that you would like to share. Is that what you're asking?
Right. I have a product with zero money. Okay, with zero money. All they have to say is, are you doing your real estate the old way or the new way? That's all they have to say. And I give them a flyer how to do it. And then once they give me the name of the person who's interested in going further, and I will continue doing the rendition of the application, then the company pays for it. They get paid,
Mhm.
and I get paid.
This is something that, hold on, we got, uh, yeah, this is something you would have to do separate, kind
Okay,
of like a day job and an evening job, if you will. So,
which I'm doing anyway, which I'm doing right
yeah,
now.
yeah. So it'd just be something, it's not something that we could include in in the company itself.
Okay, so I'm still have a question of, is there a video on the charity as well as the wellness and the other programs available on the Telegram or not?
When when you log in to your BDM platform, on the left-hand menu, you'll see marketing tools.
Okay.
And then you'll see landing pages under that, and you'll see all the different promotional tools that we have, all the videos and landing pages.
Can you post in the chat the Telegram? I think I'm already in there, but I need to get back in. Is it BDM? What
Yes.
what's the handle?
Had that, Steve.
Okay, I'm trying to mute some folks here so we're not getting the background. Um, yeah, so we have the two ways to get in. You can go to dashboard.bdmcommunity.com or dashboard.bdmworldwide.com.
Okay.
Have you got those, or do you need those posted?
No, please post them for me. I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up.
Okay. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Okay, there you go.
Okay, I got it.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and wrap it up. As we prepare to close tonight, I'd like to leave you with one thought. The world doesn't change because one extraordinary person does everything. The world changes because millions of ordinary people each decide to do something. No one of us can feed every hungry child, but with enough members, no child would need to go to bed hungry. We start by taking care of this orphanage, and then another, then another. Someone asked Mother Teresa, "What do you do every day in the streets of Calcutta?" She had a wonderful, profound answer. She said, "Every day I see Jesus Christ in all of his distressing disguises. I see the unfolding of Source, the unfolding of God, the unfolding of spirit in all that I encounter. The question isn't whether $20 will solve every problem. The question is, will enough of us come together to make a difference? If this vision resonates with your heart, if you believe success is measured not only by what we accumulate, but by what we contribute, if you believe the scripture which says, those who give shall receive, then I invite you to become part of this community. Join the charity club if it's the right fit for you. Join one of the other clubs if it's the right fit for you. Commit to a low monthly payment of $20 to bless the children. Share it with others and watch how the seeds you sow multiply and return far more to you than what you have given. Help us build something that will still be changing lives longer after we're gone, because businesses come and go, products come and go, but a community united around compassion, generosity, and purpose can leave a legacy that lasts for generations. Thank you for spending part of your evening with us. May God bless you, guide you, and continue to use each of us to become the answer to someone else's prayer. Good night, everyone, and we'll see you at our next BDM webinar.
Good night.
Thanks, John.
Good
Bye,
night,
everyone.
everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Everyone have a good night. Thanks again, John.
Night, everyone. God bless.